It is Foodie Friday here at KMIR-6, and we know that as a lot of you prepare for your Labor Day weekend, many of you are planning on having some beer at your barbecue. So we have the Coachella Valley Brewing Company with us today.
They're also having a ribbon cutting ceremony today for their new brewery in Thousand Palms. Brewmaster Chris Anderson joins us this morning. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome.
We've been talking beer all morning. Tell us a little bit about what we have here.
We have a couple of different formats of growlers. These are smaller ones here are 32 ounce, and these are 64 ounce. Then we have a few of our year-round beers that we're going to be offering. Coachella, which is a German-style ale.
We play off of Coachella.
Yeah, play off of Coachella.
I love that name, Coachella. Very cool.
Coachella.
And now he's getting a close-up on the pretzels, right?
Yeah, the pretzels are from Bosch Bakery, which is a neighbor of ours right down the road. They use some of the spent grain from the brewing process to make the pretzels. As we're not a food establishment, we can do pretzels to kind of act as a palate wash during the tasting process.
So you work together with some of the other local businesses there.
Yes, yeah, we
Very
have a couple
cool.
bakeries on deck, so these are going to be a kind of a mainstay. We'll have that and some beer mustard offered. So.
Can you talk a little bit about the growlers and how you can use those?
Sure. The first time you come in, you'll purchase one of these formats of growlers, and essentially each time you can just bring the empty growler clean back, and we'll refill it for you. In any choice of about 14 different beers once we're up to peak. Right now, I think we only have 10 on, but by the end of next month, we should be full flow.
All right, very cool. So I think we actually want to try it.
Yeah,
right,
I took a bite. I saved a bite.
So we're going to try, I'm going to try this date.
Double date.
Double
is really
date
good,
beer.
though.
So if you want to
Sure.
maybe pour me a little, and we'll try this out. Now, the cool thing is that like if you like to go wine tasting, you can actually go and do some beer tasting there, and you can go starting today at 12. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that ribbon cutting. But first, I want to get I don't think I can handle all
Or
that.
just getting her drink
I'm
on.
working here, so I could just have a little sip. But I definitely want to try it out. Date beer.
Do you want to, cheers. I get the food.
The pretzel.
She gets
Let's try it.
It's interesting though. This kind of tastes like bread and pretzel combination.
Yeah.
And I like this because with the dates, it gives it a little bit of a sweet taste.
A little back sweetness, yeah. We also use some candy sugar in there, so it gives some sweetness too.
It's like it tastes like a wheat beer. Is this?
It's a Belgian style Abbey beer. There's no wheat in there, but there's about eight different malts, so it's got a lot of deep complexity. Some caramel. I call it like a steely caramel flavor.
Very good. Thank you.
You want to try that, or?
No. I'll wait till after the show.
Breakfast beer.
And one question the producer had: are these dishwasher safe? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, both of these can go through the dishwasher, no problem. Typically, people just use soapy water to rinse them out, and that's all you really need to do.
Okay, we're going to put the information on our screen right now for how you can check out the CV Brewing Company.
And your ribbon cutting is today at noon. Can anybody from the public go today?
Yeah, it's wide open. Anybody who wants to come, we'll have some different food there. Of course, plenty of beer, and we'll be doing the ribbon cutting with the Indio Chamber starting at noon, and then we'll move into some beer tasting, and we'll be doing tours today as well.
KMIR-6 will be there, so if you miss it in person, you can always watch it on our channel.
We'll be on tonight, 5, 6, and 11, and we'll have the coverage on the Coachella Valley Brewing Company. So try their beers out. Local beers made here in the Valley. Perfect complement to your Labor Day weekend. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with more news and weather after the break. Stay with us.
First, Manny the Movie Guy.
Two big